the world of paparazzi. Now on Music Choice On Demand.
If you got knocked up, got dumped, or got brave and released an album for more than $5 in this music industry climate, we'd like to say thank you for giving us something to talk about on Speaking Of. Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to Speaking Of, only on Music Choice, with your favorite awesome and delectable host, me, Amanda Diva. Now, if you're talking about it, then we're talking about it. And you had to be under a rock somewhere if you weren't talking about this right here. 50 Cent, a.k.a. Curtis Jackson. You know cats like to use their government name when they start acting. Anyways, 50 lost over 50 pounds to play a football player diagnosed with cancer in the upcoming film Things Fall Apart. Gotta give 50 an A+ for his commitment. You see how skinny he is? In How the Heck Does This Happen news, Hayley Williams of Paramore became the latest victim to have her Twitter account hacked, resulting in the internet posting of the singer topless. Now, there are reports that say it was actually Hayley who accidentally posted the pic, but I don't get how all these chicks have naked photos of themselves just lying around all willy-nilly in this digital age. My advice, go old school. Take some Polaroids. We're so happy that Miss Kelly Rowland hasn't been caught slipping. In fact, Kelly looks like she actually shed her Destiny's Child baggage and is set to release her third solo project and looking fab while doing so. That is why she is our Trend Spotter feature of the month.
I've never really been afraid to try anything, but I'm just like, let's just see what happens. When I first cut my hair, I was very nervous. I'm not gonna have my hair down here anymore. It's not gonna touch my shoulders. Once I cut it off, I felt so much better. And then that night, me and B went out. She looked at me, she's like, that looks good on you, Gail. Whitney Houston inspired that pixie cut. I wanted some highlights. And I tried out these little fake highlights. And I had a whole head full of red. And I was obsessed with it. I wanted it all the time. I love big hair. I think it looks fantastic on stage when you're performing. I don't know, it's like putting on that extra sassiness that you need. Thank you, Donna Summer and Diana Ross. When I want to change, I just do it.
We'd also like to give a shout out to Janet for the short look she's been rocking. And Rihanna's red do is, we'll just call it adventurous. In shocking, like we really thought this would last news, Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas have confirmed their split. OMG. Most interesting, though, is how Joe decided to break things off with her. Now remember, this is also the same Joe Bro who broke it off with Taylor Swift in a 27-second phone call, prompting her to write the song Forever and Always. Well, this time, he brought something new. He had his dad do the dirty work. Demi and Taylor are now recording a song called Grow a Set. Well, they say bad news comes in threes. But apparently good news comes in threes also, and three of the industry's biggest stars have confirmed that they're pregnant, and no, one of them is not Beyonce. Celine Dion has proven that her biological clock will go on, and is preggo with twins at the age of 42. Gangsta. Mariah is finally expecting at 40 with her husband Nick Cannon, but what's more surprising is the fact that we didn't even expect their marriage to last this long. So congrats on proving all of us wrong. Black love. But her baby news, of course, is overshadowed by Alicia Keys, who is indeed pregnant by boyfriend and producer Swiss Beats. Now, we ain't gonna go there, because I know you think we're gonna go there, but we ain't gonna go there. We gotta give Alicia credit for being the Teflon diva. Y'all know bad publicity sticks, and you know what I'm talking about. Chris Brown, on the other hand, should look into her handlers. Speaking of Chris, life is not getting any easier for the disgraced star. I mean, he had to cancel the European leg of his tour when he was denied entry into England due to his criminal record. Really, England? Home of Amy Winehouse? Pot, kettle, black. Feel me? Justin Bieber. Gotta look around, because you gotta be careful. Stampedes happen when you say this young man's name. But things are all clear, so I will continue. Justin Bieber is the man of the hour. At only 16 years old, having sold over 5 million copies of his album, My World 2.0. But there's more to JB than just being adorable and hanging out with his mentor, Usher. So check him out in this month's Decoded.
Hey guys.
Justin Bieber was first in our studio way back in the middle of 2009 when he was just a young artist starting out, not the seasoned vet he is now.
I'm young, but I feel old, like 15, so.
Now that he's a bona fide superstar,
Yeah, let's throw chairs!
we wanted to know, are there any famous women in the picture yet?
I hate these questions.
Yeah, well, we hate asking. So what's this we hear about you kicking it to Beyonce?
Oh, let me act it up for you. Act it out. So I walked up to her. I said, hey, how you doing? Just kidding. No, I walked up to her and I was like, oh my gosh, you are amazing. And she's like, aw, sweetheart, you're so cute. And I was like, yes.
Not even Beyonce is immune to Bieber fever? Rest assured, though, it's not going to Justin's perfectly coiffed head.
So many people give me advice, and it's usually along the same lines as just stay humble. Being like the Tom Hanks of music, because he's just so humble and stuff. So just that's what's most important.
Hopefully learning some humility of his own, Kanye West has emerged from the depths of obscurity and leaked a track called Power. And it's awesome. But ever since he snatched the mic out of Taylor Swift's hand, he's been pretty low-key. You know, he got crucified by the media for this. Well, Kanye is reportedly working on a new album this summer, and I want to know from you guys, do you think Kanye can make a comeback? Go to Twitter and join the conversation at #SpeakingOf. When we get back, we're celebrating pop. Plus, find out what artist has that new rookie smell. Now, don't be rude and fast forward through our promo. We're watching you.
Now on Music Choice On Demand. In this corner, the young single superstar Usher. And in this corner, the mature divorced mogul Usher. Which Usher rules? You voted, now see the results on a brand new certified Usher versus Usher. Go to Music Choice On Demand and select Watch It Now. Certified, where the fans decide. Only on Music Choice.
So if y'all remember, a breath of fresh rage is when artists just say what's on their mind. Nothing PC about it. And this time, Drizzy Drake let it be known that he is not feeling Lil Kim's disses towards Nicki Minaj, quoting, I don't give a F what Lil Kim or nobody else is talking about. You're the baddest chick to ever do this ish. I love you. This comes after Lil Kim dissed Nicki and Diddy, who is now Nicki's manager, at a show in Baltimore. And this takes me back to our first episode, which you can still watch on demand, BTW, when we asked y'all to retire beef. Lil Kim versus Nicki Minaj? Really? Where's Lauren when you need her? Lauren, where are you? Announcing album releases are really boring. So we're gonna play a little game of what do these artists have in common to let you know what albums are dropping. Here we go! 303 will drop Streets of Gold this month, which does not include their duet with Katy Perry, who drops Teenage Dream in August. Did you know that Katy Perry's birthday is October 25th? It is. One day after Drake's birthday, who dropped Thank Me Later earlier this month. Drake's non-American brethren, Iyaz, also dropped his debut this month and recorded a duet with Miley Cyrus, who recently released her third album, Can't Be Tamed. And T.I. can't be controlled. The laws can't hold him down either. And he will release King Uncaged in August. Now, I know that last one was a stretch, but it's hard trying to find something to link Miley and T.I. Don't judge me. It's tough. It's Paparazzi month this June, and we're celebrating